From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
They're upstairs and they're inside the bar together.
Right there. Go.
Who are you?
You need to tone it down a little bit. Tone it down a little bit, man.
That's what I have to do to go through to get the truth of what's actually going on.
Reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
John Park's girlfriend appears to have other plans and keeping secrets of her whereabouts. John comes to Cheaters hoping to ferret out the truth of his woman's recent activities. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
Her attitude in general towards me is real standoffish. It's like I have to work to get any kind of, feedback on what's going on with us, or that, that was a big sign, for me that maybe, something's up, because it was never like that. We always wanted to be together, always wanted to spend time and do anything together.
Megan, age 27. A barista suspected of pouring extra helpings of cream and sugar into the mug of another man. After a curt briefing at headquarters, Cheaters operators stake out the suspect's apartment. Hours into the stakeout, the suspect emerges from the building. Sticking to her neighborhood, Megan walks down the street to a nearby bar. The suspect greets an unknown male with a hug and a quick peck on the cheek. As the couple grab a table on the patio, Cheaters investigators note the ultra-familiar actions of the suspect. Megan reaches over to the unknown man and kisses him.
I try to make dates with her, whether it's something to do like having lunch, or even at night, go to a movie or dinner. It seems like there's always an excuse.
After some time, the suspect and her lunch date leave the bar and walk the short distance back to her apartment. The two of them enter the building. Cheaters investigators notice the man departs solo after a significant amount of time.
If she is going around behind my back, I want to know why and with who, and why you would do something like that to me, especially after, she knows my past and how I've been hurt before. And, I want to know why. I want to hear it from her, before I move on.
Hoping to discover more evidence, a Cheaters surveillance team keeps up the stakeout at the suspect's residence. Not long into the day shift, Cheaters detectives spot Megan exiting her building. They follow her to a nearby bowling alley. After a short wait, the male from previous day's surveillance, now identified as Zach, makes his entrance. Megan greets the man with a fervent hug. Despite his walking cast, Zach seems to enjoy the physical activity of bowling. After a few frames, the suspect decides she's had enough of the lanes and takes the fun outside. Megan kisses Zach in full view of a Cheaters mobile unit. The illicit couple walk across the lot towards Zach's vehicle. Unknowingly tailed by Cheaters' investigative team back to Megan's apartment, the suspect and her bowling partner both go inside to spend some more private time together. A while later, Zach emerges alone. The companion hobbles into his SUV and drives away, signaling the end of this day's deceptive deeds. Cheaters agents continue the arduous task of surveillance on the suspect's residence. Typical of her modus operandi, Megan leaves her home and walks down the avenue to a late-night restaurant. Zach greets her ardently with a few luscious kisses. Inside the restaurant, more kissing occurs, and Megan continues to show her true colors. The suspect's deception continues in this recorded phone conversation.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
what are you doing?
I'm going to get food.
Where are you gonna go get food?
This place, it's like right around the corner.
You walking over there?
Yeah.
a little late. I mean, it's a little late to be walking around.
No, not really. I'm fine. So what's up?
Nothing, I was just checking to see what you're up to.
Like, I don't really appreciate, like, I feel like you're bugging. Do you want me to text you or call you when I get home in like 15 minutes?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. I'll do it. Okay.
Bye.
As Zach leaves the suspect, the cheaters team wraps up the case and prepares the file for a broken-hearted John. Coming up, the confrontation.
With Megan's infidelities now discovered, Cheaters summons John to review the findings. Fearful of the truth and anxious to know, John readies himself for the impending pain. So John, as you know, we have conducted our investigation. Are you prepared to see what we've come up with?
Yeah.
All right. On this day of our investigation, we're outside of Megan's residence. She walks out, strolls over to a nearby bowling alley. She then goes inside and waits. A few moments later, Megan is greeted by this unknown male. She steps up to give him a hug, and they proceed over to the bowling alley and start bowling. After finishing up a few frames, they embrace with a hug. A while later, they leave. As they're exiting the doors, they embrace for a rather long kiss, and they leave. On this day of investigation, John, we were outside of Megan's residence. A short time later, she comes out on her cell phone. After finishing up a very short conversation, we see her walk to a nearby bar as she is greeted by that same unknown male. And they go inside and sit at the bar together. So we see them having arms around each other, very kissy, very playful. You recognize him?
Yeah. She told me that it was her friend's brother, yeah.
Okay, so this guy's been around when you picked her up before a few different times, to the point where you do recognize him.
I've seen him with her, yeah.
A while later, they leave together. This unknown male, possibly her friend's brother, proceeds to walk Megan over to his vehicle. He opens the door, lets her in. He gets in the driver's side. They leave together. They return to her residence before embracing with a very long kiss and a hug. They go inside together. And a while later, that unknown male comes outside, gets into his vehicle, and leaves for the evening, John.
I can't believe it. I'm like at a loss for words.
John, we know where they're at. They're at a bar. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hop in the vans, get out of here, meet up with our detective.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, right this way. Go, 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 go.
What the hell are you doing?
Dude!
What the hell are you doing?
Oh my god.
What is this?
Oh my god.
This is Cheaters, man.
What?
You know that's her boyfriend, right?
What are you doing? Who the f is this guy?
Homeboy.
It's your homeboy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were studying.
I was studying actually. Do you mind? Hang on. Sorry.
I got a question for you, Megan.
Ridiculous.
Do you do this with your homeboys? You go out on multiple dates, drink, go to bars.
Oh my god.
What do you have to say? Are you kidding me?
She doesn't have to say anything, man.
Who are you?
Oh.
What do you have to say about this, Megan? Why don't you step outside for a second so we can talk to you?
Hey.
No.
No.
You're ridiculous.
Hey, I'm trying to talk to. No.
Hey, can you hold on for a second? You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
First of all, you've been sweating my nuts like a mother. Second of all, what?
Obviously, for reasons.
Who does this? Who does this?
Hey, don't talk to her like that. You need to tone it down a little bit, okay? Tone it down a little bit. Tone it down a little bit, man.
No, stop.
Punch me again, dude. Come on.
Stop, guys.
Bro.
So,
Why can't you leave me alone?
I'm just doing my job because you wouldn't tell your boyfriend the truth.
I don't.
Do you have any explanation? Want to say anything?
I'm sorry. I don't know. Like.
You're sorry.
No, I mean, yes. I don't know.
Get it out.
What are are you doing? Are you serious?
You're not studying.
I know, this is ridiculous. I can't, I don't even know what to say to you right now because this is insane.
Why would you do this?
This just epitomizes
2 years?
how
Serious?
crazy you are.
2 years.
You're crazy. Who does this? Why can't you be a normal person and snoop through my phone?
Snoop through your phone?
Sure, yeah, sure, whatever.
Because I never can see you anymore.
I've been busy. I've been busy.
Yeah, you've been real busy. You've been real busy.
Coming up, the conclusion.
And they're upstairs, and they're inside the bar together.
Right there, go.
What the?
Who are you?
You need to tone it down a little bit. Tone it down a little bit, man.
I've been busy.
Yeah, you've been real busy.
Hey, man, what's your name?
Who's that?
Zach. I'm Clark Gable with Cheaters. It's nice to meet you, man. Tell me what's been going on. How did you meet this girl?
I mean, we just ran into each other one day when she was over at Old Navy. I was at Gordon Deere. You know, we've been hanging out for a little while. I mean, I know she has a boyfriend, but if she was happy with him, she wouldn't be here with me.
Did she pursue you, or did it kind of go both ways?
I mean, I don't think that she pursue me a little bit.
I understand
we're
that.
We're here together.
There's a difference between working in the service industry and flirting for money, and there's also a difference between doing a little bit more than that.
Well, I mean, if she's flirting with for money, she's flirting for money. But I'm just here to have a good time.
I don't even know what to say to you about this situation right now because it is so ridiculous and it is epitomizing everything I've been thinking about you for the past 6 months. Like, yeah, you blow my up. You are all up on me, and I need space because I'm so busy. Like, I don't have time for this, especially this. I was trying to have a good night.
Well, I mean, you don't have to worry about it anymore, so.
Well, obviously,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous.
I just want to know why you would do this after 2 years. Without being honest, you could just go behind my back and you're sleeping with some other guy behind my back.
Nobody said I was sleeping with anyone.
Okay.
I'm really not.
Okay.
I swear.
Okay.
No, I swear. I'm not. I'm not.
What?
I'm really not. So you've been spying on me?
No, I haven't. They did it for me. That's what I have to do to go through to get the truth of what's actually going on.
Wow. You've just blown my mind on so many levels. Like, I'm sorry. I am sorry. And I don't even, love him. That's not it. That's not it. I don't have feelings for him either.
No, this is bull.
Hurt you.
Do you know? No, stop. Do you know this whole time that she has a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah?
If she was happy with you, she wouldn't be here with me, man. Obviously, she's not happy, bro. Obviously, she's not happy, right? If she was happy with you, she'd be at home with you, right? She's obviously not happy, man. You're doing something wrong here, not her.
I don't think he's doing anything wrong. I think she's done something wrong, and you're just a part of it.
Well, I mean, that's one way to look at it.
How do you know she's not doing this with other guys?
Again, it's none of my business.
What are y'all talking about now?
My question for you is, you do this with him. How many other people are you doing this with?
Nobody.
Nobody?
I'm not doing this with anybody. What are you even saying?
I'm saying this.
That's a kiss.
Okay.
Sweet, cool. That's a kiss.
That's a kiss, that's a kiss. I believe that's you two making out before you actually went into a residence, correct?
Yeah, I went to a restaurant.
Did you guys have sexual intercourse?
I don't even remember.
I don't think that's anyone's business here.
No. Thanks, bro.
So you have nothing to say about any of this?
I'm sorry.
I think it speaks for itself. It is what it is.
It speaks for itself, but why wouldn't you tell your boyfriend?
Because my boyfriend is crazy.
So how do you feel about being put in a situation like this because of her lying and her deceit
She
in
didn't put me
another
in this
relationship?
situation. He put me in this situation. She didn't call you guys to have you come here. He did that.
True that.
Upon her mistakes that
I
involved
guess
you.
it's my fault. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is this what you want? Okay. Is this what you want?
You gotta let it go, man.
No.
You gotta let it go.
Why don't you go give your man some answers instead of acting all arrogant?
I'm not acting being arrogant. This is.
You're not taking any accountability for your actions at all. You're just standing there and being completely irrational.
First of all, I'm not being irrational. This is ridiculous. This whole production, this is irrational. This is the definition of irrational.
Well, the definition...
This is epitomizing everything that he is not supposed to be doing, which is being crazy.
The definition of your irrationalism, him doing this, is because you're irrational by lying in the first place and cheating on him. That's why we're here. We wouldn't be here irrationally if you weren't irrational in the first place. You made a decision and you made a mistake and you lied to him about it and you've been with him for 2 years. At least cut the guy a break and tell him the truth.
I'm a coward.
That's your boy right there, confused. So go talk. So go talk to him and maybe express how you feel.
Y'all are upsetting her, okay? Y'all are making her upset.
Are you a psychiatrist?
No, but I can tell she's upset.
I'm talking to her, man. Just relax.
I'm just really embarrassed right now. This is ridiculous.
So why don't you go talk to your man instead of standing behind the fake one?
You can't talk to me?
Sometimes I need alone time.
Well, you don't lie to get that. You don't have to lie to get that.
I didn't lie. I'm sorry I met a friend in the process.
This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, have a good life.
Can I talk to you at all?
No, I'm done.
Please.
No, I'm done.
Please.
No.
Please.
I'm done.
Are you going with him or me?
I'm going with you. I don't want to be involved with that right now. I'm sorry that this just happened. This is so embarrassing. I know you're probably never going to talk to me again. It's fine, whatever. Who cares? I mean, this is not what is up. This is not cool.
Guys like that don't last long. That's all I gotta say. Once the emotional tempest of the confrontation quells, John takes some time to face the facts of his relationship. Stay tuned as Cheaters reveals his ultimate decision. But first, Cheaters welcomes back Barlisha Malone. Barlisha returns to give insight on the aftermath of catching her boyfriend out playing the field.
Well, after I saw the footage, I really expected it not to be him, but it was him. It was him in the same clothes that I bought him, in the same car that I bought him. So I really just wanted answers right then and there. When I seen it, I was just like, let's go get him. I want answers. I want to know what's going on. And when we pulled up on him, I kind of was starstruck. I was kind of frozen for a second just to see him sitting there with another woman, being so casual, being himself, being the person that he hasn't been with me in weeks.
Who is she, Chris? Who is she? Who is she?
That's my homegirl.
Your homegirl?
Yeah.
Your homegirl?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be out here working out. Where are you? Go.
Hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Do you know that Chris has a girlfriend?
Yeah, I am his girlfriend.
Talk to me, Chris. Who is she?
Man, that's my homegirl,
Your homegirl? So y'all up here playing basketball, sitting down, doing what?
I'm just trying to train her, make her more bread, bro.
Doing what?
Chris was not acting himself when I walked up on him. Chris was being somebody totally different. He was worried about everybody else in the crowd and everybody else who was looking at him. He couldn't even look at me in a straight face. Every question that I asked for him, he was just laughing it off, and that really hurt me. Like, I'm somebody that you care about, and I cared about him too. I didn't really expect for him to take it so lightly when I was hurt.
You got this bitch behind us. What's up?
I'm trying to go make some bread.
I come all the way out here from Chicago for this.
No.
So what you gonna do though? What you gonna do though?
This how you feel? He think this fun.
Yeah, he's getting a kick out of it.
Y'all wrong, man. I'm trying to make bread. You know what I'm saying? For my family can eat. And y'all bring the people. Oh, bro. It's too hot for this, man.
You think you finna get in my car, Chris?
This point, I think right now I'm gonna go ahead and focus on my kids, focus on work and school and stuff. I'm kind of hurt. I didn't really expect that to go like that, how it did. As far as Chris, I wish him the best. You know, I hope he does find somebody who he cares about and who he loves and someone he can be faithful to. But I'm not really looking for a relationship right now. I'm kind of focused. I mean, if someone comes in my life, best luck to them.
Furious over the actions of his former girlfriend, John Parks determines to stand up for himself by ending the relationship. He says, "I still can't believe that after 2 years, Megan would do this to me. I am finished with her." When approached by Cheater's producers, Megan took no responsibility for her immoral actions. Megan even goes so far as to attempt to blame John for her actions, claiming that she thinks John cheats and only wants revenge. For his part in the affair, Zach declares that he shares no culpability for the suspect's actions.
Cheating is a crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.